Well, hello again, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, cardboard crawlers of all locations and scales. Look who we got watching over the rock pile today. Oh, Blue! It was still light enough out when I showed up to this rock pile that I decided to just throw him on his long lead and kind of tied him to a rock, and so he's chill. He's looking around. There's some cats I've seen wandering around this area, so I didn't want him just walking around freely, able to chase anything down out into the road. We got Highway 1 in North Carolina, only about 100 yards away from us, so he's a chaser. If it runs, he'll chase it. But he's chilling, sticking close to Dad. He had a good day over playing with his brother George today, my mom's dog. He's a young puppy. He's only 3-year-old cattle dog. Not an Australian Shepherd. What is he? I forget. Anyway, he's a good boy. George is a little wild and crazy, and so him and Blue were playing most of the day today. I was over there chilling, doing some projects for her and just messing about in the shop. So thought I'd had to run out to the grocery store just across the street is Aldi's, and this rock pile was close by, so I just threw a truck and some batteries into the car, and unfortunately my battery, one of them wasn't charged or isn't taking a charge. I'm going to have to look a little bit closer at that tonight. Luckily, I have those two batteries numbered, so I know which one was giving me problems. And, I mean, I've gotten my money's worth out of those things. I've made probably 400 videos with those two batteries. So, yeah, not a big deal. They're just some 2S little Goniag batteries, 350 mAh, little 2S'ers, nice and tiny. They're micros. You can see it sitting in there, velcroed into the truck there. But yeah, this is a little spot that, what did we have over here last time? I think the last truck I brought over here was the blue FJ cab only, and I was running those new tires that I got from Eric over at X Lewis RC, X Lewis, I think is what it is, RC, and I ran it through this course, or a semblance of this course. I don't have anything marked here, and it seems like the leaves really blew in thick and heavy through these rocks. I didn't have the blower with me today, so I didn't mess with it. But this truck handled everything just fine. There is one little section where I feel like I got pinched in a little bit, but I just stopped action and stacked a rock, and everything worked out. So, yeah, having fun. It was windy today. I hate the wind. I've always disliked the wind since I was a very small child, and I haven't gotten better with age. It just kind of doesn't put me in a very good mood, and yeah, so dealing with that. But helped some paint I was working on dry real fast earlier today, so that was a benefit of it, I guess. And so I got my project done in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah, here's where I got that rear tire kind of just down in some leaves, and it just keeps pushing down and not getting any traction. And so I stacked a rock, and then I was able to just climb right up out of there. Much like you would stack a rock if you were out on a real trail. Just kind of backed up, stacked a rock underneath where it was going to be at, and then boom, boom, rock. And right there, just a little extra rock. Yeah, got cars driving back and forth. This is down behind the Domino's. Like I said, this is a little strip mall, grocery store. They've got some different, Domino's and I don't know, Jersey Mike's subs or whatever is over there. You can see the glow from the McDonald's sign down the street there, and Blue Dog sticking close. I moved, about 20 yards from where we were, so I went and grabbed his rock and put him in position over here, and then he sits down and just eyeballs this cat that's over at the corner of the building for a little while. So Blue having a good time, making sure that nobody's coming up on us. Yeah, the cat might have been up on the hill. I wasn't really paying attention much, but I did notice towards the end that it was over by the building. So, yeah, just doing its thing. But, yeah, almost a little flip over right here, and I don't know. I just was able to get it to smooth out right there, and it climbed up onto the rocks like it needed to. And then this is a little flip over, but I was able to self-recover right there, and so it made it all worked out in the end, which was nice. I was trying to get to this rock right here and go left. I need to go left, kind of back up this little hill and get to where I want to be. Kept falling down to the right. I wanted to go left before that, just couldn't get it. So came down the hill a little bit, and then we worked our way back up. And yeah, love the FJ45. This is a super sweet rig with a micro Komodo in it. Maz had a transmission for a while that he was selling that was an overdrive transmission. So this has an overdrive transmission in it. Endura oil shocks, straight axles, normal standard axial straight axles with a hex widener kit in it. Some Endura 15-hole wheels with some Maz Designs beadlock rings in it on a WT micro body. Maz Designs carbon fiber version 2 chassis in the JLU C10 length with Maz Design links all around, steering and high clearance links. I believe I'm running a plastic set of drive lines in there just to keep the weight down. I didn't need to throw some big heavy metal drive lines, and of course the NSDRC servo, and I think that's an Endura adjustable servo mount on there. And this does have the FJ45 specific sliders from Maz. You buy those separate when you're buying a chassis, so it comes with the standard sliders, and then if you want the WT Micro sliders, or you can buy them after if you plan to put a WT Micro on a Maz chassis, and they do only fit the version 2, just so you know. You can't put it on a version 1 chassis. Just the length just doesn't work out. There's a little geometry change right at the swan neck, basically, right at the front end of the chassis, so it won't work. But first world problems for sure. It really does work out great on the version 2 chassis. So if you have one looking to get a hard body from WT Micros, he has the ones that fit the FJ. He has some that fit the longer wheelbase FJs, and he has a specific one for the Willys as well. So he's got you covered over there. And yeah, I just really love when the light's shining in on that chassis against the carbon. It's really high quality carbon, looks really good, and it's super stiff and super light. So fun little buggy. But yeah, almost out of battery here. It just sneaks up on me and dies. I thought I had a little bit longer time, but man, knocking rocks off the cliffside here. Sketchy little section right here. I have to do a couple little micro backups and get my tire to grab up there high to the left. So remember, if you like this content, share it with a friend, comment on it, get out there and build yourself a truck, make a little bit of content yourself, try to have some fun with your camera, get it down low where you can see what you're actually doing. And I appreciate all of you for continuing to view these little videos and interact with me in the comments, and I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun as well. All of you out there in the RC world, hope you have a great day. Cardboard Crawlers out.